All right, Tim, ticket price gets you one ticket to the show, but you're only going to need the edge of the seat tonight.
Oh, damn. That seems like you're kind of ripping me off.
Price of one ticket gets you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge. I heard that in a Monster Truck commercial one time.
That's actually pretty great.
It's, you know, they are absolutely ridiculous advertisements. I mean, you have to be, right? You got to be loud and crazy for that. Oh, no, damn it. Stop. Don't open my settings. What are you trying to do? Stupid phone. Oh. There we go. Okay. Oh, I suppose I should finger myself here. And this is the spot that we are starting from. Am I in the right place? Is this deep Sofra well?
That is an excellent question. Were we doing
Or was there a better place to start? Or should I? Yeah.
I think. Okay. Yes, okay. So you were outside. That means we were doing outside stuff.
Outside stuff. Outside stuff. Hey, you want to come do some outside stuff? Hey, check it out. I'm selling outside stuff.
This is my side stuff, but it's on the out.
It's my side stuff's on the outs right now. Oh. All right.
All right.
Well, here we are again.
We're in Caelid. We're gonna show you. I'm gonna show you.
Do you think we basically just do the rest of Caelid tonight? Because I feel like we blasted through like a whole half last time, right? Or without the time before. Has it been two Caelid streams so far?
We've done roughly a third of outdoor Caelid with each of these last streams.
Okay, so one more, at least the outdoor section, probably wrap it up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It's exciting to be like over the halfway point, though. You know.
Yeah.
We've been playing this for how long?
Yeah, like at first I thought it would get bittersweet, and now I'm just like, come on.
Like, it's not that I'm not having fun either.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just it's just a very long
this
game.
game was smaller. Like, I've beaten it so much, and every time I go to like escort somebody through a given area, I'm just like, man, I thought this area was smaller. It doesn't help that overworld exploration without torrent is gonna be slower.
Right. I mean, that's that. Yeah. So there is an aspect of the multiplayer that will just inherently take longer.
Diamond was perfect because then I got to put die in the name.
You look like a fucking. You look like Wolverine, like just like starting to regenerate after like a nuclear explosion.
Huh? You know?
He's like an emaciated Wolverine.
I think that would work. Like,
man.
I could have gone with Melted Wolverine as the name.
Melted Wolverine. I am really curious how that Wolverine game is going to turn out, because there's been one solid Wolverine game before, and I wonder if they're... Oh, fuck. Oh, that bear's looking at us. It's not moving yet, but it's looking. No? Are you... I can't tell if it's... Oh, it took one step towards us. I can't tell if it's going to kill us or not. Oh, there we go. Ow. Oh, good God. And an invasion. Great
Honestly
start.
Funny.
Great start. Oh,
Oh,
bear
I
hug.
think I might be dead. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you probably are. I'm gonna go die by the. Uh, I'm gonna go.
Man, that's an excellent spot for invasions. Kudos to that guy. I mean, fuck him, but also
Oh well,
kudos.
it just grabbed both me and the invader. Oh no, it didn't
That's
kill the invader. Oh well, at least we died right by the thing.
yeah.
All right, 5 minutes. First death.
You know, okay, so there is something beyond that bear. I'm gonna look it up to see what the fuck. Okay, it's a stone sword key. On the cliff that that bear is sleeping on, there's a stone sword key.
Uh,
So, I think we can do this one of two ways. Lure the bear, you get the key, and then we run away, or we try to kill the bear with overwhelming might.
you got to repeat after me. You got to repeat after me, Tim. What one man can do, another can do.
What one man can do, another can do.
Have you seen? You haven't seen that movie, have you?
I have not.
Oh, I've got some amazing clips to show you. But there's a movie from the '90s called The Edge, and it is uh, largely about Anthony Hopkins and Alec Baldwin just having like a fight to the death with this bear. And
A fight to the death with the bear?
yeah, they're like stuck in the wilderness, and there is like this like bear that has like a taste for human flesh that is just like hunting them down, and it's like them having this like last stand against this bear. It's hunting them through the forest.
That is pretty fucking funny.
It's a great movie. And in that scene, Alec Baldwin is having like a meltdown, right? He's like, "We can't do it, man. He's got fucking blood in his eyes, man. He's gonna get us, man." And Anthony Hopkins is like, "Repeat, you say what I say. What one man can do, another can do." And they go back and forth, and they repeat that line for a good couple of times. And then at the end of the scene, is Anthony Hopkins it just cuts to Anthony Hopkins, and he goes, "That's right, because today." I'm gonna kill the motherfucker, and then it like cuts to the next scene. But it's Anthony Hopkins doing it as part of what makes it so funny. It's
Okay,
a
that's pretty
it's
good.
a it's a ridiculous movie.
Now, did you decide on whether or not we run away
Oh,
from the bear or murder it?
let's see if we can let's see if we can just get around it and see and just get the stone sword cake because that does I mean
Okay, if you crouch, you might be able to. Otherwise, I can just lure the bear if he
is
starts
it
attacking you.
is it no
Oh, I think it already
it's
kind of
awake.
sees me. All right. Well, just go south towards that cliff.
All right, I think I see the item already. Okay, got it.
All right, now run north and to the left. Like back to the site of grace.
Right. It was really just to get that one item. I think that was easier than trying to kill it.
Yup.
Granted, it also followed you over to the side of Grace.
Oh, and
Okay.
then it killed me. You
Hopefully,
might
I
just want
can.
to rest at the site of grace.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if you'll notice me before I get a chance to do that, or if it'll. Or if it'll activate. Come on.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, there
because
we
it
go.
takes it.
Because it
Perfect.
takes it a second. My immediate thought was like, oh, it's gonna just notice me and kill me before like the multiplayer's even turned off, isn't it? Okay, cool. Well, I got it then, so that's done. Whew. Man, those bears ain't no joke, dude.
Yeah, they're barely in the game, but when they where they are, they're all over.
Oh, shame, shame, Tim, shame on the pun.
Oh yeah,
Well, I mean, I
I've got
don't.
to fight my dark side, Seamus.
If Michael was here, he would. Again, he wouldn't. He would have left. It's amazing how much easier, like almost everything in the game is compared to those bears. Like we've been dealing with those bears since like the opening area, and yet, I mean, I guess they're adjusted like to be harder as you go through each like world or whatever. So I mean, I guess they're not the same level as the first ones we came across, but I mean, still.
Hey, you know how you beat rocks, right?
Mm-hmm. By throwing rocks,
Yeah.
rock with rock. Well, now Tim, it's been 2 weeks since the last stream. What you been playing? What you been watching?
I
Any cool new things that you've discovered or finally gotten around to,
Hollow
or
Knight,
whatever?
I actually got back into pretty
Oh, nice,
hardcore.
nice.
I had gotten stuck on one of the bosses that I didn't realize at the time was an optional boss, and so
Oh,
it was really kind of neat to rediscover that game by going back to it because I had only gotten around 25% of the way through the game before. So
oh,
that was
nice. I mean, that's still for a game that's it just considered to be difficult. A quarter of the way through isn't nothing.
well, and like I hadn't realized how many upgrades I had missed up to that point too.
Oh, sure. So that, I'm sure. Did you go back and find them all and then go kick that
Yeah, I
boss's
went
ass
back and
after?
just you're supposed to just go do different areas like that boss
Sure.
only beating that boss unlocks a shortcut. That's it.
Oh.
It
So
doesn't
it's more
involve
about getting the upgrade and then going and doing the challenges.
yeah,
Although I'm sure
because
there's people who do like ridiculous self-punishing speed runs where they get no upgrades and and then run through the game like just like that.
oh yeah, there's people that do no upgrade runs. There's people that do no hit runs.
I can't. I can't do that. I can't. Unless it was like a game cleverly designed around the concept of only getting hit once, and that was like the point of the whole thing. I couldn't. I couldn't.
See, there's actual like I didn't realize how fleshed out that game was.
I know people
And
love it. I mean, I always hear about how popular it is and how much people can't wait for that sequel. Was it Silk Song they're doing?
yeah, it was supposed to. It started as a DLC,
Right. Just
and that was
ballooned.
back in 2019 when it was announced.
Which, damn, that's been a while.
Yeah, remember the wait between. Well, I guess you weren't really there, but the wait between Dark Souls 3, which was I think 2016, and then Elden Ring in 2021. That was 5 years, and people are
2022.
still bitch, or 2022, yeah.
So
So that's
so
six
even
years.
longer.
And yeah,
Sekiro
people
was
are
like 2019 though, right? So like there was still a Souls game in between. I mean,
yeah.
I guess that's the thing is that
There's
one
not.
people don't always consider a Souls game because it's a bit different. But
I think the thing that makes it worst about Hollow Knight is that it got announced and then we haven't really gotten any gameplay of it. We've gotten actual like jack shit about what it's gonna be.
I feel like I've seen gameplay trailers before, though. Is that not the case? I feel like in like the Xbox showcases, I feel like I've
Oh
seen.
yeah, they did do the announcement trailer, um,
Has it just been since then? Okay, I
which was
guess
4 years ago, and that was when it was DLC.
damn. All right, I guess I thought I had seen stuff for it, but I guess not. Um,
Yeah, the
that's about how long it's been.
because they released a bunch of stuff. They released like you're playing as one of the bosses from the first game.
Right,
Like
it's like it's the Shovel Knight approach to DLC.
yes, except now it's an entire sequel dedicated to that
Right,
character trying to save the actual kingdom.
which is,
Uh, and
I
the
mean,
first
that's
game, the whole thing about the whole this area, I guess, this is the
oh sure.
Colosseum of Caelid.
Oh
Before it
right,
didn't do
multiplayer stuff.
anything. Yeah, but this guy, he has little signs that'll be on the ground that are red, and they let you invade other like NPCs that are
Hmm.
just copies
I
of
don't
other characters.
I don't see
If you
any.
don't see them, that means we can't do it, and it's not worth it
Right,
because you do three of them, and they're kind of neat, they're kind of fun,
but they're
but they're
also the
not
same.
necessary. And they're also just like fighting players, and we've done that
Right.
plenty. And it
We
gives you a
just did it and
charm.
got killed like 10 minutes ago.
I think the only thing you get from it is a charm, which increases your equipped weight by 15 or 20%.
Okay.
So you can wear heavier armor, but that's kind of it. And that's it for this area.
Oh seriously?
Yeah. So
I don't have the map fragment that goes along.
the map fragment, I think there's like an upper and a lower level. This was the lower level.
Okay.
Now we actually missed one
Oh,
single gun.
is it on the map right there? Is that the thing that is the map fragment?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You'll always be able to see where the map fragment is, and it's typically found along big roads. But
I
without the map,
somehow
it's hard
didn't
to see
catch
that
that.
that thing is entirely surrounded by cliffs, and you have to like jump over it at one spot.
Uh,
So you're gonna go to the Rot View Balcony, Site of Grace.
Rot View Balcony. Okay. That's still here in Caelid, right?
Yeah.
Rot View Balcony. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, one of the new things that I watched, kind of discovered for the first time, was that I think I did tell you about it already, but Inu O, the anime movie.
Uh, yeah, you'd mentioned that. Yeah, that does look really, really cool. Did you watch the sub or the dub when you did?
I watched the sub. I mean, generally I prefer sub for most anime, with exceptions. But also, I think especially, I think music even more than just written dialogue. I find like music does not translate through different languages all that well, and especially because the music is like partially like ancient Japanese street performance, like no theater, where like the lyrics of the song are like a written story, and like I haven't tried listening to the dubbed version, but I really feel like that would just sound awkward and clumsy and not good in a dub.
I feel like you would have to change the dialogue a decent amount to get the rhyming to work.
Right, right. I mean, yeah, yeah. So I don't know. I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. I would recommend dub. Or sorry, I would recommend sub for that one personally. I don't see. I don't see how the dub could possibly like match up to the the kind of the artistic intention of the project. It's hard for me to imagine, at least. I guess it doesn't mean that it absolutely doesn't, but it does seem like it would be hard to make that work. Huh.
Yeah, I can't see of a way for like
Because I
But
like just the anime like theme songs for like every show. When you look at like when you read the lyrics out loud in English, like from the translation of like
they do
every
sound
anime,
awkward.
yeah, like it does. It just I can look at the subtitles and I'm like, oh yeah, I get the message the music is conveying. It probably how the hell did you get down there without dying?
Um, kind of like,
Is like using did you use this tree? I get it. Was that the idea? Is like run and
oh
jump onto the
yeah,
tree
I
branch or?
like, yeah, I kind of aimed
Okay.
for the tree.
Oh, that actually worked pretty well. Um, but yeah, it's like I get the message or whatever by reading the English subtitles, but like just as words, if I was to sing that translation out loud, right? Like it just seems like it doesn't sound right, right? Like the word, it just it just clearly was written in a different language, and that's there's nothing wrong with that, but it just it also means that to me that it is hard to appreciate if you do try to do it in a different language than its original. And that's part of the problem I have with a lot of uh, dub versions of just like shows in general, right? Like because the dialogue sometimes, unless like a lot of work is put in. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Oh, I couldn't attack them for,
Wow.
huh?
Um, yeah, I mean that's often my issue with dubs in general, right? Is like if there's not enough effort and time kind of taken to translate because it's not even because it's like just translating I think often isn't good enough. You have to kind of rewrite almost from scratch using the translation as the inspiration for an English version, right? Like if you're gonna make it actually good, like you've really gotta put work into making that the change in language make sense. Oh fuck off, buddy. You're not my guy, friend. Yeah. Oh shit, there's a boss right here.
Yeah, that's what he was trying to lure us into.
Oh fuck
The
you.
fucking prick.
All right, well I'm gonna go. I will jump off a cliff so you can't fucking have me. Whoop.
If only that didn't still give him the same rewards.
You
But
know
it
what?
does deprive him of the satisfaction.
Exactly, and that's what I care about. And
Can you
also
get
just him wasting more of my time. That's the other part.
I am gonna change one of my abilities out so we do have a little bit of a fuck you if we get invaded.
Is it that horn?
Oh my god, Sage. You're beautiful. That horn,
I mean,
I
that
had
horn is
forgotten about it.
amazing.
And you get to choose. Is it small, medium, or large horn? Is it toot,
Ooh.
toot, or toot?
The long one.
The long one? That I think that would be the medium toot.
Yeah. Oh, I suppose I see it. Should I wait a second, or do you have it everything equipped?
Oh, uh, yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Luckily, the nice thing about having like so Dark Souls 2 had introduced weapon abilities and
Yes.
they were more weapons with kind of unique, like there was the Moonlight Sword initially in Dark Souls 1 and a couple other weapons, and then Dark Souls 2 added weapon arts, and now there's these Ashes of War, and there's so many goddamn weapon abilities.
Hey, I got a cat.
A cats.
Kitty cat. Kitty cat. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hey, internet. There's a cat in this video. Clicks. Cat
Yeah.
clicks.
Come
Woo.
on, cat clicks.
Cat clicks. Cat clicks. Woohoo. These cat. I swear these cats will like. They love me so much they will put up with like anything. Like the cats that
Dude,
I have
always
known.
notice
Oh, they're
one
just so
person that'll put up with
docile,
you.
right? Yeah. She's like clearly not like enjoying this, but she's like, I love you, and I like that. She's like, I still like that you're touching me, so like I'm kind of okay with it. Well, now you want to come back into my lap after you wanted to get away? What's that all about? Stay off the cord, though. All right, there we go. All right, I gotta get my souls back. Do any of the cats in your life try like lick? Do they lick a lot? Like, do they try and bathe
Yeah,
you at
they'll
all?
like Lex's cat from ages ago, Jinx, he would try to bathe you, like just routinely, unprompted. Like he'd like climb onto the couch behind you when you're sitting there, you don't do anything, and he just starts cleaning you. He's like, he seeks you out for it.
That's hilarious.
He had a lot of maternal instinct, so like when the kittens were born, he would like mother and bathe all of the kittens.
That's cute.
Which was great because their mom was like practically fucking
Uninterested.
feral,
Oh,
very
okay.
uninterested in teaching them. And then eventually she started teaching them how to hunt, but not how to like not kill your brothers. We're not gonna kill this guy because it'll take away outdoor
Oh
co-op
yeah.
in this area.
Oh, it looks like another one of those guys, though.
Just keep
Okay.
running past the tree.
She tried to cut me off. That son of a bitch.
Oh, you're gonna go in there, that little hole.
Wait,
No.
what hole?
Oh, right in here. Oh no. Uh,
Oh, oh,
you
well, I
can't
see
go
it.
in there,
I
but now you do.
oh, ah. Do you?
I,
Okay.
I I used the item too and started disappearing,
Fucking.
and then it stopped. There it is.
Okay. Just give it a couple seconds, and then fucking run for it. Yeah. Whew. There we go. Haha. Can't cut me now. And then I will wait for your sign right here. Yeah, we were. It's funny because we had gravy for. When gravy was already over a year old. When we went and adopted Biscuit, and then Kai was found in Nadia's aunt's like garbage, right? Super sick, and we took her in, and once we had her like dewormed and like she was safe to be around the other two. Biscuit, who had kittens before, like immediately like just was like, I know what to do here, and kind of took over as mama.
That's great.
Yeah, and it took Gravy a lot longer to warm up to her. They're good now, but like for a while there, Gravy was like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" Which is funny because Gravy loved Biscuit within like a week. Like she loved Biscuit almost immediately. But for some reason, just took her a little bit. Kion has a spicier personality, I guess. Biscuit is like clearly the lowest on the like social cat hierarchy in the house. She is expresses literally no dominant behavior whatsoever. Usually it's the other two, and it's her just going like, "Please leave me alone. Please don't drag me into your fights. I don't want no part of this." She'll come and sit next to me,
Oh my,
like
that's
because she
adorable.
knows that I will like make
Yeah,
the
you're gonna
make
like,
him.
hey, leave them alone.
Yeah. So yeah, Biscuit will like come sit next to me or Nadia and be like, "You guys can't. You guys are gonna get me over here by mom and dad." Oh, what are you? Oh, those fucking things. Swamp fucker. Whoop. I ran directly into that when I knew. I
For
knew what it
whatever
was.
reason, fire.
Yeah.
That's what they're susceptible to.
Fire. Oh, I have some fire. Hey.
See, there you go.
God, they're also slow as fuck. I am out of magic. Cool.
Gotta love this ranged battle. I'm sure there's gotta be a way we get up there.
I didn't
This
see
just
anything
isn't it.
over here. Yeah. Ask us from another angle.
And then
Oh,
see if there's something down here. There is. We'll go down there once we figured out what's over here.
okay. Oh my god, Marty, how'd she get down there?
I don't know, but stay away from that coffee machine.
Oh, she looks like one of the guys from Star Trek with the shit on their face,
Like Worf?
like Worf with the shit on his face. Oh man, Tim, one of these days when you and either Ulysses is in chat or you're in chat and Ulysses is on, either way, there is some serious bad Star Trek episodes that Ulysses like from some of the stuff that I know you haven't seen that Ulysses would love to regale you with. Just like recent like Picard stuff specifically, because ooh
Everyone
boy.
regards Picard as like, well, like a lot of people, but not like like in people who actually watch Star Trek. I don't think Picard is the most popular.
I genuinely think it's one of the worst, like, written stories I've seen in recent memory.
Yeah, it's
Actually,
just
real
doesn't
quick,
hold up.
I'll send Ulysses a message and tell him that we're streaming, so if he does feel like coming in.
Now, while we're doing that, just a little excerpt. You'll notice how many fucking catacombs we've gone in. That's because the only way you can properly die in the lands between is to have an Erd tree burial, which is like you'll notice how
Oh.
like the rune of death. I've mentioned how that's like taken out of the order. Like Marika ripped it out of the Elden Ring, gave it to her brother, and said, "Guard this with your life." And he's done it for millennia since. Until somebody stole that fragment of it. And when they stole that fragment, they were able to kill a demigod and start this fucking war that shattered the
Uh,
world. So it's kind
okay.
of a big deal. So
Yeah.
Erdtree burials, they make these tombs that go really deep into the ground until they find Erdtree roots,
Right.
roots that were previously part of the world tree, but are now Erdtree because of the fucking Erdtree parasite. And that like getting your fucking soul absorbed by this tree is the only way to stop yourself from being reincarnated. But
Oh, interesting.
that's the thing. Your soul doesn't then just go to your afterlife. It gets absorbed and used for
Ah,
fuel by the Erd tree. You just kind of stop existing.
Interesting. Huh.
Um, and that's not confirmed, but like so far, demigods that have died just kind of seem to stop existing.
Okay.
And so that's what like they kind of assume because the gods did not really seem to care about. Nobody seems to care about the afterlife in this world, so nobody really knows what happens after you die your final death.
Well, it seems like the just existence itself is like a really shitty afterlife anyway. So like, who wants another afterlife on top of that?
True.
Oh, these fucking things. Ah! Ow.
So the models for the Erd Tree Burial Watchdogs, they got a lot of flack because first of all, they look more like cats.
That's what I think every time we see one of these. I'm like, cats. Whoa, whoa. Oof, that was close. Ow. 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 Okay.
Do you know how often I forget that you can just tap the roll button to step backwards?
Oh,
And then if you
yeah.
follow it up with an attack input, it does a slightly different variation of your attack.
I feel like I'm learning that for the first time.
Yeah, it does it with both light and both heavy.
Huh. That's cool.
It's if you learn the timing of an enemy that has like a short melee range, you can step out of their attack and then follow it up.
That is, I feel like I've done it before. Man, I really need to remember that it's an option. Okay. Is there not a return to entrance thing here?
You
No.
should be able to teleport to the entrance now that you're
Oh, sure.
done with it. But yeah, normally they're kind of
It's weird how arbitrary that is, right? Like, very random. Oh. Also, this is new. I'm sure you. I don't know if you know this X-Men character, but does that look familiar to you at all? Did you mute yourself there?
oh shit, yeah, that looks familiar. What is it?
That's Omega Red from X-Men.
Omega Red.
It's one of
God,
my
from X-Men Legends 2, I think is the last
he
time I
was
saw
in,
something
yeah.
about him.
He was in at least a couple big like multi-episode arcs of the '90s animated series. He's always been one of my favorite X-Men villains. Uh, he's basically like what like the like experimental like weapon that Wolverine is to the Canadian government. Omega Red is that to the Russian government.
Huh. No, that's pretty cool. Calum Runes is going to be the waypoint we're at next.
Oh,
Um,
oops.
but like, yeah, like Omega Red was pretty cool. I just never ended up reading any of the. Actually, I think I barely read any of the X-Men stuff.
Yeah, well,
You don't sound
it's
very enthusiastic about it on the whole.
no. I mean, look, I love X Men. I love X. It's you know the best of X Men stuff is some of my favorite like comic book stuff, but it is also out of like every superhero prop. Also, I'm sorry, which one was it again?
It's like Caelem ruins.
Oh, okay, there it is. Um, I love X Men, but it is out of all of the like different like comic books or as you know superhero material, it is to me at least by far the most impenetrable for newcomers. I don't even have a recommendation of where to start with it, unless I was to literally tell you to start by reading the original like '60s comic and just go from there, because it is so god. X-Men is so goddamn X-Men is as convoluted as the rest of Marvel combined. Just X-Men by itself. There's so much mythology. There's so many characters. There's so much going on. I mean, the time travel and the alternate realities and the aliens and I mean, there's some wonderful story arcs, but like, I genuinely like, I don't know how to or like what to recommend to get someone into it. I mean, like, I guess I would say the X-Men Legends games. To be honest, is that's probably the best place to get into X-Men. But yeah, it's just such a complicated property that yeah, it's like maybe try watching the '90s animated cartoon. I mean, look, it's cheesy and it's not always the best, but it does give you a good basic understanding of like what at least a good chunk of characters are supposed to be like, even if it's very cheesy and meant for kids kind of version of everything. Um, yeah.
See, I think that is the best answer I have found because, like, if you look up where to start a lot of stuff, sometimes you can get. Okay, so you get close enough to this cliff.
Yeah, there's a fog wall.
Okay,
We're also getting cornered by these things. Or maybe not. Seemed like the music kicked in for a second, but they don't actually seem to be coming over to us.
so there's a couple places we go from here. Up onto that plateau, and you'll notice there's like these roots and stuff, like where the chasm opened up, because as we mentioned last time, Melania essentially shattered this, the reason, like, she shattered this fucking area. Like, there's, like, these massive
Right.
skeletons that have been dead for centuries, millennia, thousands, hundreds upon thousands of years. Uh, and they're like, corpses are sticking out of the walls and stuff. You saw one
Yeah.
of those giant corpses.
Hmm.
So these roots that are sticking out of the side, that is our goal.
Okay.
I don't know if there's anything over here, but
Well, we'll
these
find
seem
out.
pretty easy to kill.
Yeah.
I
Um,
say that after getting my shit bitten.
yeah, I guess yeah. I'm really trying to think like for as far as like books go, what would I suggest? Like, I guess I guess maybe there would probably still be a lot of things that would come up that would be a tad confusing, but I guess maybe one of the places that would at least be like somewhat good to start at for X-Men would be like the Chris Clare. I think started in the late '70s. The Chris Claremont. Goddamn, we're getting a lot of invasions today. Um, the Chris Claremont stuff, which is that is a lot of people's favorite. That's a lot of like a lot of the like the costumes the characters have in the '90s cartoon. A lot of those costumes came from the Chris Claremont books. But so like the original X-Men team, right, is Cyclops, Jean Grey, Iceman, Beast, and Angel, right? And then
Yeah.
when Chris Claremont came in to the book, his idea was to have every character be from like a different country, which was a really fun at the time. So the team so the team when he got into it was you had Cyclops from the States, you had Storm from Africa, you had Wolverine from Canada, you had Nightcrawler from Germany, you had Colossus from Russia. And so a lot of my favorite characters. I mean, and I really love the original five too. But a lot of my like favorite characters, like Storm and Wolverine, came in during the late '70s, like Chris Claremont stuff.
I
Um,
personally have always preferred, or like, I really liked Storm, just
I love
because, like,
Storm.
she's got an
She's
interesting
done.
story.
She's been done very dirty in adaptations, though. I have
Yeah,
yet to.
like,
Well, Halle Berry just was not. Oh, I fell right the fuck off that.
so at least now we know how to get to this cave.
Hey, yeah, that's
Uh,
something. Oh,
In fact,
well,
if you remember how to get to it, you can go there on torrent and then just meet me in the cave.
I have the thing on my map pointing to where my souls will be, so should be
Yeah,
helpful. No, I think yes. Well, like Halle Berry from Bright, not a good casting choice for Storm, like at all. I don't think.
I thought there was worse choices, but
Well,
I
like
don't think
she
him.
was African American, right? Storm should be African, right? Like that's a big difference, and that's what I just dislike about that casting choice. Like Storm should
That
be
is a very good point.
African. Like and she I think she's too old to play the character now because I think with X-Men especially you want like a team of young adults that are kind of figuring their lives out still. But Angela Bassett, who has what did play Black Panther's mother, Queen Ramonda in the Black Panther movies, back in the day at the time
Oh
of
yeah, I think she would have been an incredible choice.
yeah, I
But
think
she's
she would have
also an
been
incredible
really.
talent.
Yeah, she's also just very good. It is a little weird to note that Storm and Black Panther are married for a bit in the comics. So like that also makes it kind of weird to think about like it nowadays in hindsight. But yeah, I think back then at the time she would have been far and away a better choice than Halle Berry. And
Wait,
then
did you get the souls and then go?
no, I spawned down in the valley, like where I fell, not up here, for whatever reason.
That is weird.
I don't really know why. Um, it's kind of odd. Let's see. Ah, yes, there it is. Okay. Um, and then basically everything about the when they did the recasting of the younger actors. The Days of Future Past I think is good, but once you get past that movie, like X Men Apocalypse and stuff, when they tried to do Storm again, I think it was Alexandra Shipp was the actress that played Storm in that one. That was also a waste. Slightly better on the like she's actually African part, but I still think that they just underwrote the character severely, and I don't know. I still don't. I wasn't given a great impression of that actress being like perfect for the part or anything. So like I'm pretty disillusioned and don't really care about the MCU anymore. They've just fallen apart too many times. But like, let's say once they do finally get around to doing X-Men, if they get Storm right and they really do a good job with her, that's something that would like pull me back to the MCU to like see.
Yeah, I
Well, like
I
my favorite version of how Xavier gets his legs broken because there's there's a variety of different versions of
there's
that story and
so
how
many
that happens.
different versions of
But
that.
but my favorite version, hands down, my personal favorite, is he's pretty young, right? He's fairly young, like an adult but young, and he's going around. He's finding all of the first like mutants, right? For the first time, he's going around the world like searching for them, finding them in bad situations, and like trying to provide a home for them. And when he goes to Africa, Storm is as a little she's like a young girl, and she's being used by this like weird. At first, it just seems like some weird like war profiteer, like businessman that's like making money off people, but he's like straight up using her to scare the shit out of the like local villagers into believing she's like a god, right? And so they're like worshiping her and then by proxy worshiping him.
Okay.
Um, Fucking hell, why am I so slow?
Oh, because it's a deep swamp. There's
Okay.
like certain abilities. There's like a dagger ability called Quick Step that lets you just fucking zip through it like it's nobody's business.
Okay.
Uh,
Interesting.
but
But yeah, so the guy that is using Storm though, his name is Amal Farouk. Does that sound familiar to you at all?
it does.
The Shadow King, right? Like
Yeah.
the most like powerful like psychic, and in kind of helping Storm and kind of not only her but also just like generally being like all right, like these villagers are also being treated like shit by this guy in general, but because of how this guy's using Storm, Xavier is like, all right, let me deal with it. Especially because the Shadow King is himself a psychic, right, a really powerful psychic. So they get into this battle in the astral plane, and Amal Farouk, the Shadow King, that's who breaks his legs. Is when he is recruiting Storm into the X-Men. That's my personal favorite version of how that happens.
Oh, that is a pretty good version.
Because it also like I mean it's also a thing too with Xavier where it's like Xavier in adaptations is like this, pacifist, peace is never off the table, you know, I am all about building a better world, kind of like really like purely altruistic character.
Very Terminator
Generally,
chic.
well, generally, yeah, exactly. But in the comics, Xavier is like almost always turns out to be like this duplicitous bastard that is just like using these people, and like like there's a lot of stories about the X-Men always having to kind of like get out from under him in a lot of ways. And like I think people have this impression that he is like, I mean, especially, Stan Lee, right, writing those comics in the 60s, right? The adaptations, especially, have always given this impression that Xavier, he's like the MLK of mutants, right? Right, like that's always been part of the intention of an adaptation, right? He's always been,
Yeah. This
uh,
kind of very
oh shit.
saintly figure.
Yeah, he's just clearly like he's like I don't
The
want
Mother
anyone.
Teresa of mutants.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to get hurt. I just want everyone to come together and understand each other. But yeah, in the comics, there's almost he always ends up being kind of an asshole that is using people, and like that altruistic persona is a
No.
facade that melts away. And I think general audiences probably don't know that at all because every adaptation kind of treats that initial impression as exactly what he actually is. So.
Did you get you would have picked up two different items in this area?
What were they?
Venomous Fang and Serpent Bow.
Okay, I got bows. Serpent bow. Yes, I did. I got the serpent bow, and then venomous fang. Is that a sword?
I think that's a fist item, where it's just Scorpion Fang.
Fist item, huh? Under. Wait, so what would that be under?
Oh, that's under weapon, but if you don't have it,
It's
also
under
doesn't
melee
matter.
armaments.
Yeah.
Uh, got hook claws, clinging bone, grafted dragon, whips. Uh, I'm not sure. I don't think I see it, but
Yeah, well,
I got
on
the
we go.
I got the bow.
The bow is actually the coolest, one of the coolest items. It applies poison to every arrow you shoot. And so if you shoot poison arrows, you can just poison enemies
Oh,
from a
why'd you do that?
distance for no reason. For no reason, that's why.
Yeah, he sucks. Oh
God
shit, that
damn
was
it,
the wrong one. That
Melania,
was the
you and your
poison one.
fucking Fallout nights.
What's that radioactive, man?
His secret power is having cancer.
Good news is my weapons stagger them.
They do. And these are just like regular enemies.
Oh, fuck off.
Except they're just these bosses are actually I
Oh,
feel
come
like
on.
just
Oh, fuck. Oh,
weaker
fuck. Oh,
versions.
fuck. He killed me. That's death. That's dead. 100% dead. You did get him, though, so... Okay, I got the gold scarab, so that it counted. Oh, but do I have to go? I have to go back down there to get the souls. Well, it wasn't that long of a trip. That's fine.
Oh shit, you do have to go back down there to get the souls. And it's a poison swamp level.
Yep, I know.
Oh. I should have
Oh,
just died.
never mind. I already died from the swamp instantly, so whatever.
No.
I don't think I had enough. I don't think I even had that many.
And the boss doesn't give that many, I don't think.
Yeah, whatever. It's not a big deal. All right, now where we go?
7,000 runes is what it gives. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
that's a
that's
lot.
that's nothing. That's nothing. That's
Next area we're
nothing.
going is back to the Calum ruins. Uh, and then you'll summon me from. Oh no, wait. So you know how we're from the
Caleb.
Calum ruins? We went to the cliff and you couldn't get over the ledge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna meet you on the other side of that ledge.
Okay. I just have to remember exactly. Oh, okay. It's towards the. I think it's this side. Well,
Yeah,
you
it'll
can
be
see what I'm doing, so you can tell me if I'm running, going in the
on
right
like a
direction.
5 or so second delay, but yeah.
You can
You're
see
gonna
if
be
I'm.
wanting to go like east, towards like the chasm or the ravine, and then you'll follow it towards the part where you can
Okay,
go south or
cool.
go where you can go east, jump
And
across
then,
kind of.
for anybody that does watch these videos, I don't know how many people do, but Tim, you're going to be joining me to do a guest appearance on another show
My
this upcoming
first,
Friday.
yeah, that's gonna be fucking awesome.
Do I go? Okay, so from right here, should I go further to the? Should I go left from to like alongside this cliff face?
You're gonna go north from there.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, that'll be fun. And yeah, afternoon tune or Josh, he wants to do a Trigun, like a whole, not just the new show, but like do a whole thing, talk about the original and the differences. And I thought you seemed like by far the most qualified person I know to have that conversation. So
When you hit the part where you can't go any farther north, just go west, and then
did
you'll
I?
see the
Oh, did I
part where the
cross?
the cliff's almost oh yeah, yeah, you're the delay.
Okay.
I forgot.
Okay, I wasn't sure, but
And then my sign is right down on the other side of that jump.
oh, and there's also a site of grace right up here. I didn't have.
Oh, I'll just meet you at the site of grace. Seems like a no-brainer. But yeah, that is. I I have yet to read the last 30 chapters, but
You did
now I
try and
have
do that this
incentive.
week. I'm gonna try and watch the entire original anime and the Badlands Rumble movie all this week so that I have I'm prepared for Friday. And then also afternoon June he did Josh did tell me, he'd let me know, closer to Friday how much of it he's gotten through. And I don't know if because like when we did God of War, he still hadn't finished it yet, but he still had me come on to do the review, even though he wasn't all the way through it. So I don't know if it's like Friday no matter what, or if he's like I didn't watch enough, maybe we'll wait a little longer to do it. I'm not exactly sure what he's thinking, but we'll see.
Has
We'll
he
see what
seen
happens.
Stampede?
See, I asked. I haven't heard back from him about that yet. I'm assuming. I'm assuming though because he wants to talk about the differences between them. So I'm assuming he's watched the new one. Um, I got to imagine at least. Maybe not. Maybe he's going to also watch that this week. Maybe he's planning on doing literally all of that just this one week. It's a lot. It's a lot of Trigun.
Oh, I think if you turn around, my sign might be there.
Oh, I had not fingered myself yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
something you
forgot
gotta
about
finger
that.
yourself.
You gotta. You gotta.
I can't believe like I gotta wonder why they chose. I think the only reason the fingers are like that is because they chose that iconography for the gods. But there's no concrete answer as to why the greater will is depicted with fingers.
Because you know what? It likes to finger itself. That's all I got. I was trying to come up with something more, but yeah, I couldn't. Ooh, is the map thing right up here? Then is that
That should be
should be
it.
right up this
Yeah.
road? Hell yeah! Let's go fill this little. Let's go fill this junk in, huh? Oh, did you see there was oh, what's that? It's glowing. It's a ghost. There was a dragon surrender your strength. Let me feast on your heart. Interesting. Okay. There was it was the Annapurna had a showcase.
Oh,
I don't know if they're
oh
small,
yeah,
much
you had
smaller
mentioned
company.
that.
They do indie stuff. But during Summer Games Fest, there was like a teaser for their showcase, and there was some footage in there that looked like I was like, oh, is that the no code Silent Hill Townfall game? Because it kind of like the way it looked, it kind of made me think like, oh shit, is that one of those new Silent Hill games? And then they like right after Summer Games Fest was over, they came out and they were like, no, guys, don't get excited. That's not what that footage was. You'll find out at our showcase, but we promise you won't see Silent Hill there. But it turns out that the footage that looked like it might have been Silent Hill turns out it's a Blade Runner game that they're doing, which is it didn't give a whole lot. It was just a teaser, but I don't know about you, but I love Blade Runner, so I'm very
Oh
curious,
yeah,
especially from a smaller like indie studio like that. I think that's a really cool place to go and have a big iconic property like that, like a little indie company do something with it. I think that's awesome.
I think I'm more confident with that approach than with.
I mean,
Okay,
I think it does depend on the company, right? Like Insomniac got
yeah,
Spider-Man, and I was like immediately would trusted them just because I know I like their history of games. Oh, hello. Is that Moxie? I don't know. Did you say the whole number when you put your name out there? But hello, welcome in. How are you doing today? Welcome
Moxie one
to the
through
channel,
seven.
Moxie 1 through 7. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, how you doing tonight? Welcome in. Uh, if since it looks like this is your first time here, I'll give you a little lowdown. But we're just a bunch of shit talkers that like to play games. Uh, that's it. There's no real rhyme or reason to the conversation here. We're just chatty Cathys playing games. This particular show you've come into, we do relatively difficult games on Rapid Respawn. That's kind of the Saturday show, as it were. See, this guy. Oh, I don't have anything to buy anything with anyway. Uh, I'm literally at 0 runes right now.
This goat is trying to step up.
That
He
goat tried to
needs to
step
step
on me?
off.
Trying to step up to me? Fucking goat.
Now, funny enough, this boss has something called or this guy has for sale something called a sacrificial twig, where you equip it and it breaks instead of you losing runes upon death.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's okay. Yeah, because that was definitely in Dark Souls too. That the with those kinds of rigs is that. Oh, there's a boss here that's only at nighttime in this area.
Yes,
Oh, did I?
there's
Yeah, I got the thing for that.
uh
Luckily, Moxie, my co-host, doing the multiplayer with me here, Tim, is he's like a expert like GPS because he's already beaten this game like two and a half, almost three full times.
no,
He
I
just
do
kind
really
of
want you
guides
to
me
see
around.
that boss.
Oh yeah, do
So
you want to do that next,
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave.
and then
I'm
have me
gonna
turn to nighttime?
turn to nighttime, stand up, and then rest at the site of grace again.
Okay. Let's do it then. Let's do it then. Now these games would take these games. I tell you, Tim, these two games would take me so much longer to play if you were not if you did not help me with these, or if you were not part of this. I would probably, let's be completely honest. I'd probably be on like Dark Souls 2 still right now if I just decided to like do this venture by myself.
Now leave the hut.
Oh, leave the hut. Okay.
Notice the vendor's gone.
Oh yeah, he is. Is your sign down,
Oh,
or
let's
is this a
see if I can
solo?
sign. It might be solo. I guess I never
Well,
tried
I'll
it
try him
doing solo
solo if
mode,
your
but it is
sign
by
does not
this.
show up. But oh, he's got
Yeah,
his sword like flying around.
Yeah, he's remember Elmer the Briar?
I remember Elmer the Fudd.
The guy that we
Ah,
tried fighting in the
okay. Well, he
Eclipse
didn't like that.
Castle, and he just started fucking flooring us.
Oh, all right. Well, that was a. Your sign did show up. I'll just do that before I walk out of the hut this time.
Oh shit. See, I when I tried this, I tried summoning like what was it? Spirit ashes, and they wouldn't show up, so I just assumed that this was locked out of multiplayer.
Oh,
That's
interesting.
okay. So then how about this? Let's go to each of his locations first because he appears in I think
Oh,
one other location before Kaled.
oh, that this boss.
Yeah, so
Oh,
go to
okay. So
War
then,
Master Shack in Limgrave.
oh, okay. All the way back to Limgrave here. Let's see.
Yeah,
War
he's
Master
one of the
Shack.
last things in Limgrave aside from the Everjails.
Tim, I feel like you should like be working at FromSoft as like
I could
you
give him
should
a couple fucking
design.
notes. For instance, seamless. Okay, give me a list of bosses that disable co-op. Give me that, and I will never complain about a FromSoft game again.
Yeah, it would be nice if you could tell. All right, guys. Oh, but did we already do all the overworld bosses over here? So I probably can't summon you over here anyway, right?
Yes, but this one is also remarkably weaker. I think you might be able to beat him. And it
All right,
might
let's
be
see.
good to learn the attacks when they don't
Where?
kill you in 2
Oh, the
hits.
guy. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. Rest again, and
Yep.
then go back up.
And
Nope,
then
the
go in the
guy in
shack.
this.
Oh,
The guy
the
is in
guy
the
in the
shack is
shack.
still there. Yeah,
The guy in the shack is still there.
yeah. The guy in the shack. No, Moxie 1 through 7. How are you doing tonight? Like, how are you doing? I hope you're having a good evening, morning, afternoon. The boss in the red area is strong. Yeah, I get my ass kicked quite a bit, and then Tim comes in and like does it for me. That's just how I generally like to play this game. Although, again, I can always say I did beat Sekiro by myself. So like any of the other Souls games, though I may cheese it
Um,
with multiplayer, I did conquer Sekiro. So I feel good
so
about that.
I guess rest at the site one more time.
Okay.
You might need to buy, because I don't think Burning
Hey, he
released it.
disappeared finally.
Okay, good.
Okay, and then just walk outside. Just like
Uh, yeah, just walk around the area.
you show up. You show up around here, buddy. You can come. Is it like the other side, maybe
Try
behind?
going into the shack.
Love Shack, baby, Love Shack. It's a play. Oh, okay, there he is. Oh, damn. Well, he just missed the fuck out of me that time. Woo. Ow. Okay. I think I can get this guy. It might take me a try or two, but I'm pretty sure I can get him. It
Luckily, the
doesn't
next
seem
one
too complicated.
in Liurnia,
But yeah,
he
he's in
you should be able
Ligurnia
to
too.
summon. Yep, you should be able to summon
Damn,
me for
okay.
that one because I had us leave that boss alive.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Just because I
Okay.
had a feeling that we would be going back for stuff, and I am really glad I did. Because the second to last stream can just be a world boss blitz.
Yeah, exactly. Right. And then is that so? How many times does this boss show up total? Is it just 3 or is it 4?
Uh, it's 3 in the outside and like hunting down various, and then wait, is it 3, 4? He shows up 4 times,
Woo! Ow!
and it
Oh,
turns
he
as it
grabbed
turns
me.
out he
Ooh.
is the strongest at the red location.
Haha.
There's one in Altus Plateau.
Oof. Damn. He's kind of kicking my ass just here, but I still think I can do it.
I will admit he is a little hard, especially like one of the things that
Fuck
makes it a little
off.
easier is a shield, but your build doesn't have a shield, so you get to find the interesting workarounds.
God damn
Helmets
it.
don't block. That's an a la carte thing.
Oh, you want to come in? Yeah, sure. If you well, I think in this particular spot, I mean, I guess Tim, I think the multiplayer might already be disabled in this particular spot, but if that's not the case, yes. And if you want to join and help us with the other two spots, then totally. But I do feel like we already did the overworld boss stuff in this area, so I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, the Limgrave one, it'll be disabled because we killed the
Oh
nearby
yeah.
world boss. I don't even know what it was for this area. It might just be Stormvale Keep.
Okay. So I think this particular spot.
But
Yeah, no,
Liurnia,
but
Altus, and Caled.
yes,
That
yeah.
would be
So
awesome.
as soon as I kick this first version's ass, and then we we go to the other one, then absolutely you can join in and help. Totally. Yeah, I'm totally cool with that. Although I guess it also does depend on what console that you're playing on too, because the game does not have the crossplay that I wish that it did from Soft.
Yeah, FromSoft, get your shit together. But yes, if you're on PlayStation 5,
Or
then
PS4,
you're. Yeah, I guess PlayStation 4.
just as
I
long as
just
it's
feel.
PlayStation.
I wonder what
Oh,
percentage of
wrong
players are playing
goddamn
on
thing.
like Elden Ring on last gen consoles.
I mean, it was made to be on last gen, right? So like, probably a
Yeah,
decent amount of people. And it's not. It doesn't seem like super graphically demanding, right? Like,
God no. Password. What is the
oh
password?
yeah, yeah. If you want to
It's just
throw that in,
Red Wing lowercase.
well, you should have it in your setting menu, right, Tim?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, if you want to throw. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, so it's just that. There was no number attached?
No,
Oh, okay.
I think there was, but then we got rid of it.
To make it easier.
Yeah, because like, who the fuck is gonna use Red Wing? And if so, when are they gonna be playing at the same time as us
That's also fair.
in the same area?
Ah! Oh, fuck off, man. Whew. This is the best I've done so far, though. Yeah, I'm confident I could do this. It's just not on the first try. Ooh, oh, that time I really didn't count for that shield being on his back.
You know the motto of our channel: if at first you don't succeed, die again.
Right, that's why it's rapid respawn. Can you, sir? Can you not? Ah, there we go. Got him. Okay. All right, so
Nice.
I got the one I had to solo. I got that done. Okay, so now where in Liurnia? Yeah, the red area is super strong. Yeah, I definitely don't think I'd be able to do that alone. Definitely don't think I'd be able to do that by myself. Okay, so now
So
where
we're
in
going to the
Liurnia am
Church
I
of
going?
Vows.
The Church of Vows. Church of
And
Vows.
then we'll both put
Okay.
our sign next down to the yeah, the boss in the red area is almost as strong. I think he's on par with the boss version that we fought.
Okay, so it's this one right here, and then make sure nighttime, and then rest again.
Yep, and then before moving away from the site of the grace, make sure you summon both of us.
Okay.
And that you fingered yourself.
Yeah, I always got to remember to finger yourself. Okay, now I just gotta wait for the. Oh, there's one. There's you, Tim. And then Moxie, whenever your sign shows up, I will pull you in. We'll wait till I see it. Oh, thank you so much for that follow, by the way. Thank you, Moxie. We appreciate you. Well, welcome in. We do a couple different kinds of shows. So we also on Tuesdays we also do like truly single player games, shorter ones that else it tends to be a lot more of us just kind of talking and making jokes. And then Saturdays are that rapid respawn where we do our hard games, which obviously right now we're working through Elden Ring, and then sometimes on Fridays, Saturdays, it usually lands sometime on the weekend. We also have two of the other co-hosts, Tim being one of them, come in and do a show that I'm not actually even part of, which is fun because I get to come watch and be in chat. So, and then of course sometimes these games love to just take a moment before a sign shows up. Come on, Elden Ring, do your thing.
This grace you do not have.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any nearby sites to this
Yeah,
one?
because
I
I
think
can
the
pull up the
next,
map here so you can see
the
where we're
closest
at.
two are going to be Ruined Labyrinth and Eastern Tableland.
Yeah, so Eastern Tableland
Oh,
is right down the road, and Ruined Labyrinth. Yeah, those are both right down the road. That road. Load. I said load. Down the load. Down the road. I meant down the road. Oh, and then we got an invader here. At least they're gonna bow first. You know what? At least. Uh, ooh, he's a tough one. There we go.
I didn't even have to whip out bubbles.
Nice.
Um, Let me see. Once the map will actually open again. I think it's
But yeah, if you have either of these ones that are like close by, if you want to make it over to this one, Maxie,
um
we'll totally wait for you. Give you a moment to come grab it. Yep, Eastern Tablelands or Ruined Labyrinth. Those are super close by because yeah, we're just down the road, just down the road.
otherwise I believe the next one, if you don't have either of those, will be for the next boss, Hermit Merchant's Shack in Altus Plateau.
There's also Raya Lucaria Crystal Tunnel is also pretty close by too to this
That
one.
is at the base of the lake.
Oh, so that wouldn't really work, would it? Okay.
Yeah, it's
Haha, never mind.
geographically close,
Right.
logistically far. Isn't that's I really wish the map was better at discerning terrain.
Yeah, that is definitely one thing about the map. But then again, I guess like how much do you want the map to like tell you how to get around, I suppose, right? It's also like vague is good in a way for the sense of discovery the game wants to impart. I don't know. Let's see. Moxie, do you have one of those ones that's close by? Otherwise, if you wanna just join us for the next one, that's also okay too, and we could probably kick this one's butt between the two of us. Uh, Either way, honestly. Whoa, whoa. Let's see. Any other new things you checked out this week, Tim? Or last, I guess, in the last 2 weeks? Any other new shows? I mean,
Uh,
obviously, I've been watching a lot of Trigun Stampede for the first time, which has been awesome. Really love that. Big
yeah,
fan.
I've been watching Hunter x Hunter with Lex for the
Okay.
first time because I've been told that that's worth watching,
I've
and
heard people talk about it. It's definitely like one that I don't know if I
it's one that I
love
had
the character
said.
designs based on what I'd seen, but I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, the character design is really hit and miss because some of them you are like really cool, and some of them are just kind of eh.
It's always I don't know.
But
There's
it's
a
also
yeah.
it goes heavily into that Taoism. That
Oh,
was
does it?
I
Okay,
think yeah, like past a
interesting.
certain point, it's all about mastery of Nen and Ten, which just
Right.
fucking Tao. Um, and it gives a pretty good it's like the life energy that suffuses your aura or suffuses whatever.
Okay,
Um,
let's see if we can get this one, and then if I see your sign pop up here while we're fighting, I'll try and summon you. Otherwise, we'll definitely summon you when we go to the Kaled one here, Moxie. Since you for sure have that spot already, it sounds like. Is it? Oh, do I have to interact with this thing?
no, it should.
Oh, it just shows up. Okay.
Okay.
Ow! You fucking jackhole. Oh my god. Yep, he's definitely stronger here. No worries, no worries. I know you gotta work your way over. So no big deal, no big deal. And hey, we might even die. Who knows? Who knows? We might not even
I
beat this
am
on the
not
first try.
confident we'll beat him.
Ah. Yeah, no worries, man. No worries.
Oh shit.
Oh, see, look at that. And I'm not gonna survive by myself. So. uh,
But yeah,
well,
it's
Tim,
been
if you want to put your sign
a
down
decent
again, I could probably
background
summon
show.
you again.
Yeah. I'll put it back down. That's a good idea.
Might make it easier. Yeah, fuck it. And then is that way his health is just exactly where it was. See,
I will say
that's what I like to do. That's what I like to do with these
sometimes the
games.
goofy NPC pathing and stuff, it's just like, look, I'm going on to the other side of this wall. Some people call that cheese. I call that clever use of game mechanics.
The game does that shit. So like, I don't see any reason why not to abuse it, right?
Exactly.
Ooh, fuck, he almost got me. Oh god, oh
Oh,
god,
he's
I'm
not going
trapped.
back up. Well, that's
No,
not a bad
it's
strategy.
halfway down.
Wait, where is it?
Well, for me, it says halfway.
For me, it says full.
Really interesting. Wait, where are you?
Oh, there he is. Okay, now he's at
Ooh.
half.
All
He
right, let's
reminds
see
me of
if.
Slave Knight Gale and his attacks
Oh
that go
yeah.
through that wall.
The password is just Redwing. Redwing.
Oh yeah, it would be the all lowercase word I put into chat.
Yeah, all lowercase. Redwing. A nice. Oh,
He has a really good ability. Like that ability covers so much distance.
right? Oh, so it's super. And no, you are playing on a PlayStation, then I'm assuming, Moxie. Also, am I saying it right? Am I saying your username correctly there? I want to make sure. These enemies, yeah, in these games, they. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Enemies ignore walls. We
They,
don't.
yeah. Ah! Ah!
Is he
All right,
following you?
he is. Oh my god! Get the fuck out of here! Oh, he got me. Well, all right. Well, there we go. Uh, oh, he got you too. All right. Well, that gives us a chance to summon you for the for this attempt then.
Oh, one thing about Hunter x Hunter that I
Whew.
did enjoy is just how brutal it is. Because it looked like I was gonna hate it and like I was just gonna ignore it the whole time.
Oh,
And
really?
then I think in like one of
Oh,
the
right.
earlier episodes, the white haired kid just fucking like he's like somebody challenges him to a duel, so he's like, okay, fine, you want to go, let's go. And then he fucking disappears and appears behind him with the dude's heart in his hand, and he's just like, hey, that's mine. Give it back. And he's staggering around, just fucking slowly dying. And then the dude drops down to the ground, his
Goddamn.
palm outstretched, reaching for his heart. And so
Knees are
he
sweaty.
puts the heart in his hand, and he's like, there, it's all yours.
Damn, that's actually pretty hardcore.
And I was like, what the
Okay.
fuck? Yeah. He was like,
Okay. I've got my thing activated, and I will wait. And then you put your side down already, Moxie. Hopefully, I see it in just a second here. No, that actually sounds pretty hardcore, and definitely. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Do we have settings that would make uh, anything not work?
uh,
Let's see. Cross region play. Maybe turn that on.
oh yeah.
That might be why I didn't see it before. And then what does send summon sign do? Enable disable. What does that do again?
So when you do that, like, uh, there's an item you can use that sends your summon sign to summoning pools around you.
Oh, okay. So let's see. So Tim, I see yours. Oh, there we go. Is that you? I'm assuming that's you. Yusuf 302. So yeah, it was the regional thing. That's what was doing it. Cool. All right. Well, there we go. There we go. All right, now let's go kick this motherfucker's ass. Hey, no problem. Hey, anytime we're streaming, you were more than welcome to come kick something's ass with us. Considering how long this game is, it'll only help us get through it slightly faster. So that is never going to be an issue with us.
I really do like the fire claws.
Yes. Oh, for some reason it said unable to summon. Huh. If you want to throw your sign down again, maybe slightly like further away from the side of grace. I don't know. I don't know if that. Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, if you want to try again, I'll hit it again. I don't know why that didn't work. Very weird. Granted, that's happened just with you and me before, right? I mean,
Yeah.
so who knows? Who knows what the problem is?
Oh, this is the quick step ability I was talking to you about, where it doesn't matter what sort of movement limiting thing you have, it just steps
Hmm.
you forward.
Okay, that's pretty
So,
cool.
like, if used effectively, it can dodge roll for you. Like, remember the cartwheel ring?
Yes.
It's
Let's
like
try again.
that.
Oh, okay. Let's see. See if it works this time. Come on, Elden Ring. Don't fail us now. Come on, Elden Ring. Hey, there we go. All right. Hey, nice. That's a pretty badass looking character you got there.
That's the Elden
Hello
Ring we're
there.
looking for.
Hell yeah. Nice, Eddie. And we got some power ups going too. Fuck yeah. Tim turned into what did you turn into? What the fuck? What even is that? All right, let's go kick this motherfucker's ass. Let's gang up on him. I do think that's honestly hilarious when we just the couple of times that we have had a third person come in to help us with the boss, and like we just kick the absolute shit out of something that's supposed to be like pretty tough. God
With
damn!
his own sword.
Yeah, that's great. You did it with his sword. That's awesome.
Phenomenal.
Hell yeah, Noxie. That's great. Wonderful. All right, well, we got two more of him, two more of that boss. So let's hit the next one. So Tim, what's the next place we fight this guy?
We are going to Altus Plateau to the Hermit Merchant's Shack.
Hermit
You might not now.
merchants.
You might not have this
Oh, I
one,
don't. I
but
don't have that yet. Do we
there
have?
is a relatively close one. You're gonna go to Windmill Village.
Okay,
If we have
Windmill Village.
Windmill Village,
All right. Is it very far, or is it pretty close by?
it's a nice little jog down the road. We just go
Okay.
to the
Should
road
I summon you,
south.
or should I just follow the road?
Uh, you know, if you follow the road south, uh,
Is it like I can't miss it kind of thing?
well, if you follow the road south, go through the gate, then follow the cliff to the left, then go up the path, and then follow the cliff back over to the overlook. Then you'll find it. Do you think
All
that'll
right.
be easy enough, or do you want to run?
It doesn't sound that complicated.
All right, now remember you have Torrent.
That's right. All right. So I just gotta get to this spot. So wait, follow the road. Okay, so south.
Yeah, so you're going south, and essentially you're going into the Golden City.
Oh, okay. So like up to like the giant gates up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now there's catapults and stuff right up against there, so watch out for falling rocks and shit.
Yeah, I see some of those coming my way already.
And you can dodge on your horse, and if you time it correctly, you do get iframes,
Oh, nice. Okay.
or
Okay,
close enough to
so
it.
if I get like right up to the gate here, do
Through the
I
gate,
go in? Oh, okay, so I do
follow
go
the,
in.
yeah, there's going to be a cliff on your left-hand side. You're going to hug that and then walk your way until you can go up the cliff.
Okay, so go left and hug the cliff until I can get up it.
Yeah,
All
until
right,
you
all
can get
right.
it up.
Until I can get it up.
That's why you got to hug.
Oh shit. Wait, is that it? No, that can't be it, is it? Or is that? I might as well take this one too because it's right here. So what was this one? That is Outer Wall Battleground. Okay, not the one that we're looking for, but
But close
still
enough.
worth having. Okay, so hug the cliff until I can climb the
Yeah,
cliff.
there should be some stairs
Ooh, I see him.
relatively close by.
All
Yep,
right,
and then you go
cool.
up there, and as soon as you can, like there will be kind of like a path going to the left, guiding you around all these big stones. You just stay on torrent, keep your cool, and then you're kind of gonna go back towards that gate you came through.
Right, take the
Except,
left path to. Okay.
yeah,
All right. And I think I see it. What is that fucking flying skeleton? A motherfucker, that's who. Are you guys gonna get the fuck out of here? Whoa. I mean, it's annoying, but that's also metal as fuck. Haha, tricked you. Okay.
Yeah, I wish
Pass
you could
time
get
till
unlock
nightfall.
that ability.
And then rest a second time. And then, Moxie, do you have this one here? Do you have this Hermit Merchant's Shack? Guess that's where we're starting next here. There's Tim. I see your sign. So far, I just see the one sign. Yeah,
I
hey,
guess
thanks for coming
another.
in. And oh, I'm sorry. What's up?
I was just gonna say, I guess one other neat thing about Hunter x Hunter that I would point out is the
Oh, sure.
one where they're in New York City and they have this shadow assassin. They like there's this group of thieves that they've been
Hmm.
following, these group of assassins, and they go up against
Okay.
the fucking mob bosses of New York.
Interesting. Huh.
And so there's just an entire arc where instead of like fighting in these fantasy battles, they're just in New York, and these mob bosses are like, one of them's a bodyguard, one of them fucking has to hunt down a like the
Oh,
assassin that's killing the mob bosses, and it's like so some of the group ends up working with the mob, and some of them ends up working against. It's but yeah, it's just the fact that it's mob bosses in New York doing fucking Italian style like
that is
fucking
fun.
cafe
Also,
shootings and shit.
also, should this guy not be here for this fight to
Oh,
work? So
yes.
okay. So here, Tim, if you want to exit out, and then I'll rest again until that guy goes away.
I will yeet myself.
All right. And then I do. I also see your sign too there, Moxie. So we will. Let me just rest one more time to get this. Hopefully for. Oh, and I got an invasion right when you left. All right. Well, Moxie, I'm going to summon you to help me fight off this invader because ah, Loretta's demon. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you so fast? He's so much faster than me. I don't understand why.
Oh, he's
Oh,
sprinting
stop
for
it.
every action.
Don't do it. Don't sprint. Stop that. No, stop doing that. Shit. Whew.
I also put my sign down by the.
Cool. He's in for a rude awakening. Nice. Damn, Moxie's strong as fuck. Okay. All right, well, we got the invader. All right, so the only thing that sucks about that now is that I will have to have you guys both unsummon yourself so that I can rest at the site of grace again for us to actually trigger the fight, which is unfortunate. But
Yeah, Moxie, you're kind of just destroying.
yeah, no, that you got a good build, Moxie. Like that's fun. That's a badass fucking build. That's a badass fucking build. But yeah, yeah. Well, I'll have to resummon you guys both for the fight. That is interesting that like because yeah, you have to like get this weird scenario where this uh, merchant like
Oh yeah, you
first
have to use the I think the finger severer.
yeah. Yeah, Moxie. If you pull yourself out, and then I'll summon you again. But I have to do it for the fight to trigger because that merchant or whatever shouldn't be sitting there. I have to rest again at the site of grace until he does. But I will summon you right back. So yeah. But no, act like legit, like badass build. Like you, you fucking kicked that invader's ass, like up and fucking down the road right there. That was impressive. Actually, I don't know if you heard me on that one, but if you could kick yourself back out, and then I have to rest at the side of grace before we do the fight, and then I'll summon you again though. But I just have to do that to get the fight to actually trigger or whatever. Which I wish you didn't have to. I wish that I wish that there was, or maybe there was like a way to interact with the site of grace, like some other way. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, I
Now I
really
see
think
the
that is
merchant
one
is
thing that's
gone.
nice about Wolong is that you can use those checkpoints.
Yeah, right. Like so that is more convenient. That's way more convenient. And then as soon as I see your guys' signs, I will pull you right back in. Oh wait, hold on. I want to make sure it's like proper uh, nighttime and everything, and I just want to
Yep,
double
the
check it.
merchant's gone. As long
Okay,
as the
yeah, he's
merchant's
gone.
gone, he'll spawn.
Okay, so there's Tim. That's one, and then okay, and then I see your side too. Okay, sweet. Hell yeah! All right. Well, and yeah, Moxie. So we sometimes we have off weeks where stuff just comes up and we don't life happens and we don't stream every Saturday. But typically it's every Saturday. Unless something happens and we just can't do it. But yeah, usually Saturdays. So if you're ever itching to come in and do this again, you are always welcome to. Hell yeah! And then do I walk into the shack to get him to show up? Fuck
Yes.
yeah! We're so like buffed. We are so buffed by these things,
I
by all this
completely
stuff.
forgot about those alchemy flasks, the ones that are giving us the glowing aura.
Oh, he got two of us.
Both of
Shit.
you.
Oh, that didn't do nearly as much damage as I would have thought it would. Oof. Damn. That motherfucker hits hard. Shit. Damn, Moxie. Hell yeah, that is awesome. How many times have you beaten the game? Because Tim's on almost on 3 here. I'm playing it for the first time, but your character is so damn powerful. I have to wonder like how many
Yeah,
times have you have you beaten this, or
like
like what level are you? Because your character is badass.
I know I'm so level 220, and I'm doing joke builds and stuff, but
Right, that's also fair.
even at my try hardiest, I'm pretty sure I'm not
Not
melting
as tough.
1000 damage in that amount of time unless I'm doing the crystal torrent or whatever the fuck it's called,
Oh yeah.
colonizer.
Okay, so then that was 3. So then is 4 the last one over in Kalen?
Yep.
Is that it? Okay, so then and then
You
what?
can go
Which
to the
one was that
isolated
again?
merchant's shack.
Isolated Merchant Shack. I know I have it because I was at it earlier, but Isolated Merchant Shack. 173. Oh no! Oh no! Sorry,
713.
713. Holy
So
shit! God damn! Nice. Yeah, you have played the
I
shit out
feel
of
a
this game.
little bit better about having just been destroyed by that.
No, that's awesome. Well, hey, like I said, every Saturday, we do this. You are more than welcome to come join in whenever you would like. Um, and then do my sign here. All right, so this is supposed to be the hardest one, right?
Yes.
All right, so isolated merchant shack, and I will wait for your signs before I go anywhere. And I don't see a merchant in here, so I'm pretty sure we're good for the triggering of the fight. Also, there's a whole bunch of people in here. Welcome in everybody that is watching. I hope all of you are having a fantastic evening. Watching me have people come and help me cheat my way through this game.
Hey, only
I mean,
not
it's a legitimate
cheese.
feature. No,
It's a
the multiplayer
legitimate
is
feature.
yeah, the multiplayer is a legitimate feature. And again, I will always say I did play Sekiro, and I did beat that entirely by myself. So like I can't, you know,
Exactly. You'll never. Sekiro was your
that was
was
my
your
soul's
bar.
challenge.
That was your soul's
Well,
challenge.
plus I've beaten Cuphead, and I know you gave up on that one.
Yeah, yeah. Cuphead, I
So
did give up on.
I know No Name wants to come do Super Meat Boy at some point, which I know is also like a notoriously difficult game. So I'll probably also end up conquering that one eventually. All right, all right, all right. There he is. Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, you know he hits hard. Kamehameha! That's what that looked like.
Right?
Whew. God damn. I mean, I know that that enemy would have been really hard for me to just play, or probably just for the
Especially because
two
we
of
just
us.
got invaded.
Oh, did we also get invaded?
Yeah, people invade a lot in this spot because this boss is really hard.
Oh shit. Well,
I mean,
you guys both just disappeared because of the.
yeah, and
Well,
he disappeared too. If you beat the area boss,
oh,
it's
okay,
when
so
we
that should have
invaded.
kicked him out. Oh, sweet. Okay. Well, now that we've done all four of those, now what? Now what do we do? Or now where are we
Well,
going?
I think the last thing, because it's we're at 12:54.
Oh
We
yeah, God,
could.
wow, I didn't even realize. Jeez. Okay. So I guess I mean that could be a good place to leave off, unless there's something like short that you think we could do in the next 6 minutes.
Okay, remember that death rate bird?
Oh wait,
If we
wait.
all have Southern Aeonia Swamp Bank, we could do that death rate bird.
Yeah, you up for that, Moxie? Southern Aeonia Swamp Bank and fighting the Deathrite Bird. That's also one that only comes out at nighttime too, right?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah, Moxie, if you're up for helping us with this one, and then that'll probably be the last thing we do on the stream before we say goodnight. But yeah.
So, what you've done with killing the ball bearing hunter, or the bell
Yes.
bearing hunter, he dropped 4 bell bearings.
Okay.
One gives you just bones. It's used for making bone arrows. That's not that big. The
Okay.
next is a couple lumps of meat you can buy. The third, you can now buy neutralizing boluses.
Oh, okay.
The poison cure ones. You can buy them from the Twin Maiden husks in the Round Table Hold. You can now also buy the gravity items that cause the gravity chunks to spawn up out of the ground.
Ooh, okay, that's pretty cool.
And that's what dropped from the hard asshole.
Nice. All right. All right. That's pretty sick. I'll just wait until I see this. Oh, there's one. All right, sweet. Got you, Moxie, in here. And just to double check, are we saying your username right? I mean, you probably would have corrected us already if we weren't, but I just wanted to, I just want to make sure. And then I don't see yours yet, Tim, but I'm sure it'll show up any second.
I'm just a late bloomer.
Ah, that's okay. Ah, there you are. Cool. Well, Moxie, it's been great having you in here. Thank you for coming in and helping us. This has been awesome. Um, and even though this next boss will be the last thing we do tonight, like I said, Saturdays. I don't know how the time difference translates to where you are, but for us, it's Central Standard Time in the States, and we typically stream every Saturday night from uh, 10:30 p.m. to 1 a.m. and it is 12:57 right now, so that's why this next part will be the last thing we do, but we will be back next week for more, and I don't think either of us have any issue with another person tagging along. So
I don't know. I might start to get jealous.
you're not the most powerful one anymore.
No, it's fun. I've never gotten to play with another character that high of a level, so that's kind of it's kind of cool to see what the power difference is.
Watch him kill this thing in like one hit. Whoop. That bubble thing is so fun.
Oh, and the
Hell
flare
yeah!
damage, and it's
Wow,
supposedly
that was so fast.
tenfold. But yeah, I just want you to know, Moxie, that this boss we tried, what was it, once or twice, and then
Yeah,
we just kind of gave up on it because of how quickly it floored us.
yeah, it killed us super fast, and so we were like, let's just come back and do it later. And you helped us kill it so quickly. All right. Well, hey, yeah, that is going to do it for tonight. This has been another episode of Rapid Respawn, and I think we just made a new friend.
Friend of the channel, Moxie 1234567.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, that'll be it for tonight. But I know I said it already, but next Saturday, 10:30 p.m. to 1 a.m., we will be back at the same general time. So you're more than welcome to join us again if you so desire. Um, and
Oh,
yeah,
it's
for anybody,
mandatory now.
it's mandatory now. For anyone else watching, same thing. We'll be back next Saturday. Um, Normally we have Tuesday stream. We do gnomes, cannibalism, and politics 2 to 5. This Tuesday we will not be doing that, just because got my cousin Michael coming to visit from out of town. However, on Monday, me and Michael are going to do a 4, maybe a little longer than 4 hour stream. We're going to play all the way through Spider-Man Miles Morales in anticipation of Spider-Man 2 coming out in the fall. So we will be streaming Monday. I don't know exactly at what time, but we will be doing that. Otherwise, uh, next Friday, me and Tim will be guest starring on the Afternoon Tune to do a review for Trigun, and then Rapid Respawn next Saturday. Now I'm going to see if there's anyone here that we could raid, and yeah, Ash versus Evil Bread is streaming. Let's raid her because she's super nice and fun. And I don't know what she's playing right now because it says just chatting. She might not be playing anything, but super cool streamer. It'd be awesome to me if anybody would go and give her a follow as well. Spread the love around. And yeah, Moxie, again, thank you for coming in. It's been awesome having you here. You're welcome back anytime. But good night, and we will see everybody later.
Or else.
The raid actually worked.